Let's start by chanting Om together. So you can sit up nice and tall, hands together at your heart, and close your eyes. Thank you all so much. You can keep your eyes closed and bring your hands to rest on your knees, palms facing up. You can bring your thumb and forefinger to touch in Chin Mudra. And just for a few moments, I'm going to invite you to gather all of your awareness from wherever it is out there in the world and draw it all in to this room. So wherever those tentacles of awareness are out there in the world now, draw them in, bring them into this room. Become super aware of your place in the room, the other people in the room, the sounds in the studio. And then gather that awareness still closer and bring it all onto your mat. Gather it in more, all of your awareness, all of your attention onto yourself. And without judgment, without creating a story about anything, without thinking too much, just check in and see how you're feeling this morning. Check in to see what thoughts are trying to make their way through your mind, what emotions you may be carrying with you. Check in to see how your body is feeling this morning. And then lastly, consciously place your awareness onto your breath. So again, without changing your breath or judging it or creating a story, just check in and see what your breath is feeling like this morning. So are you breathing quite quickly or quite slowly? Where are you taking your breath to naturally in your lungs? Is your breath flowing smoothly, or is it getting caught at certain points? Whatever it is, acknowledge it and then let it go. And you too.
Sorry, I'm rushing. Okay, Dave, do your new one.
Perfect. All right, so your focus is on your breath. Gently breathing in and out through your nose. All right, and we're going to gently and slowly start to take control of your breath. So breathe everything out completely, and then start to breathe in through your nose to the count of 4. So inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. In and out through your nose. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Taking the count to 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking the count to 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back down to 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take the count to 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Releasing the control of the breath, come back to your natural breath. Just let the breath flow in and out through your nose. And check in to see what your breath feels like now after we've done a breathing technique. Note if there are any changes in your breath. If there's not, that's perfectly fine as well. So that counting, equal counting of inhale and exhale is called samavriti. Samavriti means same fluctuations. So we're going to go now into our Ujjayi breathing. That's a beautiful deep breath in and out through your nose, slightly constricting the back of your throat so you make an audible sound with your breath. This breath you want to take as deeply as you can into your lungs, counting almost all the way up to 8 or 9. and making sure that inhale and exhale is in samavritti, same fluctuations. So everybody take a deep breath in. Open your mouth and go, ah. Deep breath in. Make that same sound, but whisper it now. Deep breath in. Make that same sound, but keep your mouth closed, so out through your nose. And that same sound on the inhale breath. Okay, you can open your eyes now. Did everybody get that Ujjayi breath? Did you feel it at the back of your throat? Did you make an audible breath for you to hear yourself breathing? Yes, everybody okay with that? All right, let's get into the physical. So roll over your ankles, come onto your hands and your knees. All right, so first step on your hands and your knees. So your hands are directly underneath your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. Okay, first step is to engage your Ujjayi breath. So just simply here in tabletop, engage your Ujjayi breath. And we're going to take 3 breaths here. So breathe everything out completely. And then inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. All right, sitting all the way back onto your heels with your bum onto your heels. Walk your hands out as far away from you as you can get them. All right, and then come all the way up, back up onto hands and knees, preparing for your first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Okay, so pinky fingers touching the edges of your mat, middle fingers pointing straight forward. You pressing each fingertip into the mat, each knuckle into the mat, not taking the weight into your wrists, but spreading that weight through your hands. Inhale to tuck your toes under. Exhale to lift your knees up off the mat. Press your chest all the way through towards your thighs, and then start to straighten your legs out as much as your body allows. Bending your right knee, push your left heel down to the mat as much as you can, stretching into that left calf. And then swap, bending left knee, press your right heel down as much as you can. And then in your own time, just walk your dog out. So bend one knee, press opposite heel down, working into the backs of the legs. Keep pushing your chest through towards your thighs. All right, come back to stillness. Come right up onto the balls of your feet as high as you can. Bend your knees slightly. Push your chest all the way through. So you want to try and get your heart to touch your knees. And then start to straighten your legs out again. Bring your awareness to your shoulder blades. Move your shoulder blades away from each other. So you're opening into your upper back. All right, we're going to take 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. On your next inhale breath, start to walk your feet all the way up to the front of your mat. All right. Bring your feet hip-width distance apart, so that's 2 fists between your feet. Bend your knees, place your hands flat on the mat ahead of your toes. Okay, so hip width distance is 2 fists between your feet. Okay, and if you can't get all the way down, you're going to use blocks. There we go. Okay. So, feet hip width distance apart, knees are bent for now, and then you want to start to try and straighten your legs out as much as possible. Let your neck hang, or your head hang, let your neck be heavy. Okay, I'm very hands-on, so if you don't feel like being touched today, just raise your hand quickly. Okay, cool. We've got 2 more breaths here. Inhale, that Ujjayi breath. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale, toe heel your feet all the way to touch one another. Bend your knees, tuck your chin to your chest and start to round up through your spine. So stack vertebra upon vertebra, rolling your spine back or up, rolling your shoulders back. Okay, beautiful. Coming to stand in Tadasana at the front of your mat. So if you've got your blocks, just put them to either side of your mat. Come all the way to the front of your mat, toes and heels to touch one another. Okay. Everybody look down to your toes. Lift your toes up, spread them as wide as you can, and replace one by one down with as much control as you possibly can. Okay. So you're pressing down through the 4 corners of each foot, lifting up through the arches of your feet, and you do that by just bringing your ankle bones slightly away from each other. Okay, feel that lift coming all the way up your kneecaps. I put way too much essential oil in my cream. Lifting up through your quads, through the midline of your body, growing tall through the crown of your head. Bring your hands together at your heart here, close your eyes for a moment. Ujjayi breath means victory breath. So you should all be breathing in Ujjayi breath right now. Anytime we are practicing yoga on the mat, you are breathing. It is more important than the physical stuff. So breathing, I can't hear anybody breathing Ujjayi breath. Yes, better. We breathe Ujjayi breath to warm us up from the inside out, to give our monkey mind something to focus on, and to take complete control over our breath. Open your eyes, inhale, reach your arms up, palms touch, look to your thumbs, relax your shoulders. Exhale, hands through your heart, fold all the way down into Uttanasana, forward fold, folding forward, bend your knees if you need to, make contact with the ground. So hands on either side of your feet. Inhale from here, step your right leg back into a lunge. Look up to the front of the room. So you're sinking your hips down, coming right up onto your fingertips. Step that back foot right away from you, as far away from you as you can. Make sure your hands are in line with your front foot. So bring your hands back a little bit, Susie. A little bit more. And then step that back leg away from you a bit more. Yes. So you're keeping knee at a 90-degree angle. Good. Sinking hips down, lifting gaze up, pressing back into that right heel. Inhale here. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. All right. Now you know downward facing dog well. Hands are pressing into the mat. Push your chest all the way through towards your thighs. Relax your neck, let your head hang. Beautiful. Breathing in Ujjayi breath, most important. Inhale and exhale. From here, inhale, move forward to plank pose. Okay, so plank pose, your body is in one straight, strong line. Okay, so your bum isn't lifted, you aren't sinking your hips down, you're in one solid, straight line. Inhale here. Exhale, knees down first. Shift your weight forward, bend elbows backwards, keep your bum in the air, chin and chest down to the floor. Okay, flatten down to the mat, inhale, point your toes, lift your chest, look up, baby cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Holding it here, we've got 5 breaths. If at any point you need to come down into child's pose, then drop your knees, sit back onto your heels, and take a moment. You are breathing the whole time. You are practicing yoga if you are breathing. You are just doing a stretch class if you are not breathing. We've got 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, push that chest back towards your thighs. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale to step your right foot forward in between your hands. Grab that ankle with your right hand. Help it forward if you need to. Come into a lunge. Look up. Exhale, step left foot to meet the right. Forward fold. Inhale, reach forward and up. Palms touch above your head. Look to your thumbs. Exhale, come to stand. Tadasana. Take a moment here. Reset your breath. Anytime you come to the top of your mat, or come to stand in Tadasana at the top of your mat, make sure you are really at the very top of your mat and reset that breath. So every time you come back here, every time you get into downward facing dog, you reset the breath. So we're going to take a couple of breaths here. In Ujjayi breath, in and out through your nose, slightly constrict the back of your throat, make an audible sound with your breath. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Relax your shoulders. Yes, inhale, exhale, 3. If your eyes are closed, open your eyes. Inhale, reach up, palms touch, look to your thumbs. Exhale, hands through your heart, fold all the way down. Inhale, step your left leg back into a lunge. We're going to hold it here for a few moments. So really using your full mat, step all the way back. Sink your hips down, come up onto your fingertips, look to the front of the room. 3 more breaths here. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, step back into downward facing dog. So take right leg back, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, move forward to plank pose. Your body in one straight line like a plank of wood. Drop these hips more. Drop. Yeah, keep your legs straight. Press back into your heels. There we go. Tuck tailbone under. Try not to drop your neck or your head. One straight line. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your knees down first. Shift your weight forward. Chin and chest down. Keep your bum up in the air. All right, flatten all the way down to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your gaze, look up. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Okay, everybody come down to your knees for a moment. I'm just going to explain this knees, chest and chin thing because it can be quite confusing. Okay, so in our vinyasa flow, we come from downward facing dog into plank pose, and then what we're aiming to get to, so you know why we're doing knees, chin and chest, what we're aiming to get to is lower into chaturanga, and then into up dog, and then back into down dog. Okay, because we're in a beginner class, we want to develop that strength because maybe we can't all do that yet. Okay, so we drop knees down, so you're safe. You're not going to fall, you're not going to go anywhere, you're protecting your lower back. Keep your awareness on your lower back. If you end up flopping down like that, you're kicking into that lower back and you're putting a lot of pressure. Okay, so tummy doesn't land on the mat at all. Bum and belly button stay lifted. You shift your weight forward. If you shift your weight back, you get your elbows down and then you're stuck. You can't go anywhere. Okay, so make sure you're shifting the weight forward. Suck your belly button in. You can arch your back slightly and then lower chin and chest down. Okay, so you see bum is lifted. Elbows are not on the mat, so I'm not getting my elbows down. Elbows are lifted. Gaze is looking forward. Okay, so, oh goodness, I haven't done that in ages. Okay, so we're going to give that a try. So everybody come into downward facing dog, start off. And you want to make sure that that plank pose is really strong and solid when we move into it. Okay, so from downward facing dog, move into plank pose. So your body is in one straight line. You're sucking your belly button in, tuck your tailbone under. Yes, beautiful. Everybody inhale here. Exhale, drop your knees down first. Shift your weight forward, keep your bum up, chin and chest down. You can do it, elbows not down on the mat. So lift here, and then lower, chin and chest down. Keep going, there we go. All right, flatten all the way down to the mat. Inhale, point your toes, lift your chest, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, downward facing dog. And we hold it here for 5 breaths. If you need to come into child's pose, do that at any point. Inhale, Ujjayi breathing. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Make sure your middle fingers are pointing straight forward. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Everybody bend your knees, drop your knees down onto the floor, sit back onto your heels, forehead down to the mat. If your forehead doesn't get all the way down, you can stack your hands one on top of each other, forehead onto your hands, and just take a few moments here, still breathing in that Ujjayi breath. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Walk your hands all the way out ahead of you. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Inhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Look up. Exhale, your right foot forward. Inhale, reach forward and up, palms touch above your head. And exhale, come to stand, Tadasana. All right, we're going to do another one of those, but we're going to do it in vinyasa, so 1 movement per breath. So we're not going to hold it at all, we're just going to flow through each movement, but we'll take our time. So come to reset in Tadasana at the front of your mat. Find that Ujjayi breath again. Bring your awareness back onto yourself, onto your breath. Inhale, reach your arms up, palms touch, look to your thumbs. Exhale, hands through your heart, fold all the way down. Inhale, step your right leg back into a lunge, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Keep your bum up, lower your chest all the way down. So, go shift forward and then bring your chest down. There we go, yes. All right, flatten down. Inhale, baby cobra, point your toes, lift your chest. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward in between your hands, look up. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, reach forward and up, palms touch. Look to your thumbs, relax your shoulders. Exhale, hands through your heart, fold all the way down. All the way into the other side. Inhale, left foot back, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin, getting that shoulder strength. Good. Inhale, baby cobra, point your toes, lift your chest. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward in between your hands, look up. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, reach forward and up, palms touch above your head. Exhale, come to stand, Tadasana. Beautiful. All right, reset Tadasana at the front of your mat. Reset that breath if you've lost it. Inhale, reach up, palms touch. Exhale, hands through your heart, fold forward. Inhale, right leg back into a lunge, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra, look up. Exhale, tuck toes, seat to heels, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, bring your back heel down onto the mat. Okay, so you're grounding your back heel Front foot should bisect your back foot, and then lift your torso up. Okay. So this back leg, you want to bring your toes in as much as you can so you can get that hip around. Okay, so we want both hips square to the short edge of your mat. Okay, if your toes are back there, you're never going to get that hip around. Okay, so toes are turned in, hips are square to the front of the room. Inhale here. As you exhale, start to bend into that front knee without that hip going out to the side. So you want a nice, stable sacrum. Okay, so hips squared, bending into that front knee. Try not to lean too far forward. You want to arch back slightly. Hands come together at your heart. Inhale, reach up, look to your thumbs, relax your shoulders. Keep bending more and more and more into that front knee as your body gets accustomed to the pose. Is anybody breathing? All right. Relax those shoulders. Good. Try and open your shoulders out to the sides. Now straighten your arms. Yes. And then look up to your thumbs. Good. Last breath here. Try not to lean too far forward. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, open your hips, chest, and arms out to the side. So you're going to face the cars. Yeah. So front toes are pointing straight forward. Back toes are in slightly. Front foot bisects your back foot. Okay, so check that your feet are in alignment. Arms are stretching up. Inhale here. Exhale, start to bend into that front knee. Okay, you can take a wider stance here if your knee goes over your ankle. So you want a 90 degree at your knee. Pull your knee towards your baby toe. Everybody, don't let that knee collapse inwards. Turn to look over your front middle fingers, stretching into fingertips, going as deeply as you can into that front knee. So knee towards baby toe. Tuck your tailbone under, suck your belly button in, and don't forget about that back arm. Beautiful. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2 pose. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, relax those shoulders. Yes. Exhale, 2. Inhale, everybody bend a little bit deeper. Exhale, 3. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Keep your arms up. Exhale, you're going to reach your arms forward, your front hand forward, bringing hand down onto your shin. Top hand goes straight up to the ceiling, palm facing the street. Okay. Tuck your chin to your chest, so you're lengthening the back of your neck, and then turn to look up at your left thumb, palm facing the cars. Lean back as much as you can so that your body is in line with your front leg in Trikonasana, triangle pose. Beautiful. Breathing, Ujjayi breath. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Keep your arms up. Exhale, bend your front knee, Virabhadrasana 2 again. Inhale, hands down on either side of your front foot. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. All right, drop your knees down onto the floor, sit back onto your heels. Child's pose, forehead to the mat. You can take your knees nice and wide and sink your belly in between your knees. All right, we're going to take 3 deep, full breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, walk your hands all the way out ahead of you. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, going to the other side. Inhale, step left foot forward in between your hands. Bring that back heel down onto the mat, lifting your torso up. Okay, you can start off by bringing hands to your hips. Pull that left hip back, push right hip forward. Bring those toes in as much as you can, but you're pressing into that back heel. Okay, inhale here, so hips are square first. Yes. Inhale here. Exhale, start to bend into that front knee. You can see my heel starting to lift, so I need to take that foot out a little bit. Okay, hands together at your heart. Try not to lean too far forward, so you're arching back slightly. Reach your arms up. You want a hand to heart connection, looking to your thumbs. Shoulders are moving down away from you. Chin is slightly tucked, so you're lengthening your neck, bending deeply into that front knee. Bend that front knee. Everybody bend knee, bend knee, bend knee. Pull your knee towards your baby toe. Beautiful. Straighten your arms out. Straighten, Susie. Yes, there we go. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, open hips, chest and arms out to the side. You can widen your stance a little bit. Check that front foot bisects that back foot. Inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to start to bend into that front knee. Pull your knee towards your baby toe, so you don't want that knee collapsing inwards. So knee towards baby toe, stretching into your fingertips, bending as deeply as you can. Make sure that knee is at a 90-degree angle. Okay, your thigh should be parallel to the floor. It burns, feels good. Okay, make sure you're not pulling your torso too far forward, so your shoulders should be above your hips. Okay, 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, reach forward, hand comes down onto your shin or onto a block. Top hand up to the ceiling, palm facing the garden this time. Okay. Tuck your chin to your chest, so you're lengthening the back of your neck, and then turn to look up to your right thumb. Lean backwards as much as you can so that your body is in line with your front leg. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. There we go. Exhale. 2. Try not to lock out your knee. Inhale. Yeah. Exhale. 3. Inhale, lifting all the way back up. Keep your arms up. Exhale, bend into your front knee. Make sure your toes are pointing straight forward. Hands down on either side of your front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Drop your knees down to the floor. Sit back onto your heels. Child's pose, forehead to the mat. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale, walk your hands out ahead of you. Exhale, tuck toes, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, move forward to plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. And come to lie flat on your belly. Good. Arms come alongside your body, palms facing up to the ceiling. Pressing into your hands. Inhale, lift your head, your chest, your feet and your legs. Your big toes and your heels are touching each other. Everybody lift up, lift up, lift up. Pull your shoulders back. Your gaze is down to the top of your mat. Backs of your hands are pressing into the floor. So really pull those shoulders back as much as you can. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale, try and keep big toes, heels together. Exhale. 2. Inhale, try not to bend your knees. Lift as high as you can, straight legs. Exhale, lower all the way down, right cheek to the mat. Relax completely here. Take a deep breath in and a long, slow breath out. You can wriggle your hips from side to side. All right, chin or forehead back onto the mat. Reach your hands back behind you. Interlace your hands behind your back. All right. So bring your palms to touch one another. Hands interlaced, palms to touch. And then straighten your arms out behind you, as far away from you as you can get them. And lift your hands right up off your bum. Yes. And now lift head, chest, feet, legs. Lift everything up. Gaze down to the top of your mat. Try and keep your legs straight. Lifting your belly button up off the mat, lifting your quads up off the mat, lifting your shoulders, your hands up away from your bum. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Inhale, lift as high as you can. Exhale, lower all the way down. Release completely. Bring your left cheek to the mat. Gently rock your hips from side to side. Take a deep Ujjayi breath in. Long, slow Ujjayi breath out. Victory over your body, victory over your mind. So the yogic philosophy says that if you can take complete control over your breath, it means you can have complete control over your body and over your mind, what thoughts you allow into your head. And we do this by being completely conscious and present with the breath. The breath is such a remarkable tool because it is always with us in the present moment. And it's always there for us to come back to. Gently roll all the way over onto your back. Bend your knees, place your feet onto the mat, hip width distance apart. So that's 2 fists in between your feet. And then brush your heels with your fingertips. So you gently want to brush your heels with your fingertips so your feet are quite close in towards your bum. Press into your feet and inhale, lift your hips right up off the mat. So all the way up to the ceiling. Walk your elbows and shoulders in towards each other and interlace your hands underneath your bum. So grab a hold of your hands, pull your arms straight down towards your heels, scoot shoulders closer towards one another, press into your feet to lift your hips, press into your shoulders to flop your heart towards your face, and then try and relax your bum. Okay, so your legs and your spine should be working here, your back muscles. Your bum doesn't need to be involved in this pose. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, Ujjayi breath. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lift as high as you can. Release your hands and slowly, slowly, slowly roll vertebra by vertebra all the way down. Good. Hug your knees up onto your chest. Grab a hold of your knees. Give yourself a nice big hug. So really squeeze your knees in. And take this opportunity to tell yourself how remarkable you are. How phenomenal you are. How necessary your existence is for this entire universe to be. We really, really need you here. Still breathing in your Ujjayi breath. All right, you're going to rock all the way over onto your right. Okay. And then make your way up to a seated position facing me. Legs extended out ahead of you. Okay, how's everybody doing? Sweating a bit. First yoga class back after New Year's. Yeah. All right, so bending your right knee up. Cross your right foot over your left knee and flex that left foot strongly. Okay, cool. Make sure that that right sit bone is grounding down onto the floor. Okay. If your foot can't quite reach there, you can grab a block and put a block underneath your foot. So ground that foot down. Okay. Inhale to reach your left arm up. Exhale, elbow comes to the outside of your knee, or you grab a hold of that knee with your hands. You're pulling against that knee. Turn to look all the way over to your right. Your right hand comes back behind you, propping your spine up. Keep that left foot flexed and engaged. Okay, you don't want any part of your body in the practice to be floppy because that is unconscious, and we want to be completely conscious as we practice. So inhale to lengthen through your spine. Exhale, pull against your knee, push against your elbow, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, create space through your vertebra. Exhale, twist a little bit more. One last breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, turn to face the front. Exhale, keeping your spine straight, just counter twist slightly to the other side. Inhale back to center, and exhale, extend that leg out. Okay, going to the other side, bend left knee up, cross over the right, flex that right foot. Inhale, reach right arm up. Exhale, either hand to the knee or elbow to the knee, left hand back behind you, push against that knee, turn to look over left shoulder. Keep that right foot flexed. Everybody, pull your toes back. Yes, good. 3 breaths here. Inhale to lengthen, Ujjayi breath. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, turn to face the front. Exhale, counter twist all the way around to the other side. You don't have to lean over to the side, so you can stay straight up. Exhale, turn to face the front. Extend that leg out. Okay. Pulling the fleshy bits of your bum straight back behind you. Okay, so you're propping your hips forward slightly. Flex your feet. Hands come alongside your hips. You inhale, lengthen through your heart. Move your shoulders back and down. Suck lower rib cage, belly button in. Exhale, reach your arms forward. You're folding forward, aiming for your toes, but you want to make sure you've got a nice straight spine. Okay, so this is a much more conscious, much more aligned pose than this. Okay, so make sure spine is straight. You're pushing your heart forward. Every inhale breath, you're lengthening. Tuck your chin. Every exhale breath, you're folding a little bit deeper. Okay, I think we need some straps around. There we go. There we go. You okay? You okay? You okay? All right, so use that strap around the balls of your feet, and then that helps to just imagine it as an extension of your arms. Okay, so make sure your arms are straight so you can walk your hands all the way down as far as you can towards your toes. Straighten your arms and pull against the strap, or pull against your feet, or pull against your ankles. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold a little bit deeper, suck that belly button in. We've got 3 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, flex those feet. Exhale, 2. Beautiful straight spines. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale, lifting all the way back up. You can place your strap to the side. Turn all the way around to face the back of the room again, and come to lie down on your back. All right. Take a moment to hug your knees up onto your chest. Squeeze them in. Rock from side to side. And then we're going to start to prepare now for our Shavasana. So you can extend your legs out away from you. Your feet are flopping out to the sides. Arms out away from your body, palms facing up. In a gesture of acceptance and surrender. Take a deep breath in, open your mouth and sigh out. Another one of those, inhale. One more like that, inhale. Now you can let go of your Ujjayi breath. Come back into your natural breath. And just take a few moments now to see if your breath has changed at all from the very beginning of the class. Do you want a bolster? So just check in with your breath. See what it feels like. Is it a bit deeper? Is it a bit more controlled? Is it a bit more conscious? Also check in with how you're feeling now compared to the beginning of the class emotionally. Check in with your thoughts, what's going on in your head now compared with the beginning of the class. Physically, what does your body feel like now compared to the beginning of the class? Bless us. Bless us. Gathering all of that stuff, the physical tension, strain in your body, gathering those emotions, gathering whatever thoughts are popping into your head right now. Take a deep breath in, open your mouth, and as you breathe out and sigh out, let everything go. Just for the next few moments. Shavasana is the most important and the most difficult pose. It's the most difficult pose because you don't have your physical body doing weird and wonderful things to keep you present. You don't have your Ujjayi breath to focus your mind on. All you have is this moment and your will to stay present. So try and let everything go completely. Place your awareness on this moment right now. You can use your natural breath for that. Let everything go and find your special place of peace. Gently and slowly start to bring the awareness back to your body. Take a deep breath in and a long, slow breath out. Wriggle into your fingers and your toes. Take your arms back behind your head. Point your toes away. Inhale, have a full body stretch. And exhale, release. Hug your knees up onto your chest, squeeze them in, give yourself a nice big hug. Gently rock from side to side and all the way over onto your right. Coming up to a comfortable seated position, hands together at your heart. I wish you peace, peace, peace. The divine light in me recognizes, respects, and appreciates the divine light in you. When I'm in that place in me and you are in that place in you, we are one. Namaste.